Hey, good morning. So this is my first attempt at using the Herculiner roll-on bed coating. I'm going to start off by saying I actually wanted to go with the, I believe it's called Durabark brand, which is probably about twice the money of the Herculiner, but it was not available. I was willing to spring for the extra money, but it was out of stock for who knows how long. So this came with fairly good recommendations or fairly good reviews, so I figure why not give it a shot. My main purpose in getting this is actually slip resistance, because what I'm concerned about is on a wet day, like a wet morning like today, you're gonna step up on this tailgate and you're gonna slip and fall. I know that may sound ridiculous to some people, but to me that's a very real concern. It's not, these do not have like a little side step like a full-size truck has, where you can, put your foot here and step up onto it. Slipping and falling in the back of this vehicle is honestly a concern of mine. So that was my main thing, is one, slip resistance, and two, I wanted to see, get an idea of how this stuff works, because I have some ideas for other projects. And one of my other project ideas is actually to replace this vinyl top here, which is getting nasty on this Cadillac, with this material, to see if it would be a cheap substitute for having a vinyl top redone, which honestly I'm gonna lean toward no for now. Anyway, I have not used the roller, obviously. This I put on with a brush. I cleaned the surface, I scuffed it up a bit, and I scuffed it up with some sandpaper and applied just kind of as a trial run to see how this stuff is. And it definitely, so far I'm happy with it. It's kind of an interesting material. It definitely has kind of a rubbery aspect to it for slip resistance. I honestly don't imagine this thing being all that durable in the long run. It is probably a polyurethane type thing. That's all it is. It's not, it's probably not the most abrasion or tear resistant material from what I can tell, but we're talking about I don't know, I think it's about $110 delivered. So we're talking about a $110 bed liner here. So you got to put that in perspective. It's 110 bucks. It's not 500. It's not 1,000. It's just over $100 bill. So I was, this is my test coat. I am going to use the roller. With the brush, you definitely do not get an even texture. I'll tell you that. It's not even at all when you use the brush. So you definitely want to use the roller. Also, I will warn you, whatever it is you're wearing, you can kiss that goodbye. You will get this stuff on you and it will not come off. So when you get this on your pants or your shirt, it's done. So wear something that you don't mind getting dirty. I will do an update video once I get this thing fully done. And but so far I'm happy with it. I mean, it seems to be exactly what I want in terms of the grippiness. So this is definitely going to be an anti-slip surface. And on a brand new vehicle, this really doesn't seem like an upgrade, because it's a brand new truck bed. But I can definitely see if you've got a 30-year-old truck and it's heavily scuffed up, dented with some rust spots, for at $110, I can definitely see this being an upgrade to get uniformity, freshen it up a little bit. Yeah, on an older vehicle, I can definitely see this, being worth the money. In terms of, long-term protection, I don't think so. I don't think this is going to have the abrasion resistance for any real heavy-duty use. It's going to be for light-duty use. But so far, I'm happy with it. And I definitely will be using it as a coating on some other projects to give it a, you know, a matte, kind of a matte finish. Anyway, so so far so good. I'm gonna say it's worth the money. So far so good. And I'll do an update video once I get this whole thing completely coated with the rollers, and hopefully I'll get a real uniform texture out of this application.